problem. We don't know what Wemby's leash is going to look like. Had I known Wemby was going to play a bunch today, bro, I would be like, oh my god, this is the spot, right? Um, but we don't know, and that makes me a little bit hesitant on that front, right? Because I don't know if I could comfortably sit here and be like, oh, bro, he's a must play today, And I don't mean that in any negative way. Like, I don't want anybody to be like, oh, bro, they're really he's really not glazing Wemby, but like, you could just take Wemby live. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna go down if he doesn't play the majority of the first quarter again. Doesn't really make a ton of sense to do a play before that, right? Like, why would you take the opportunity to not get the best value on somebody when like the line's gonna move, right? That's how I feel about Victor Wembanyama today. Like, if they go down in the game early and stuff, like his line will move, bro. So there's no real reason to play him right now. I feel like until we get the clear insight of what exactly it's gonna look like for him. Guys, I know we're at 10K taps, so we will have something. I just haven't picked anything out yet today. Um, so once I have what I want to give out as my main play, I will have that. We already have some up in the community. If you guys want to get locked in with that, but I currently don't have anything that I'm giving out at this point. I'm still working on deciding on what that is. I do lean Brunson today as a pretty solid spot, and I do think Castle's in a pretty decent spot, but I haven't fully chosen what I want as that main thing. All right, the main play. It's not rage bait. I'm not certain yet. I really do like Wemby today. I do think he's in a good spot. I really am interested in Stephon Castle and Josh Hart, as I've kind of talked about today on my one video. Yesterday, we obviously had a very, very strong showing. So I don't necessarily know that I'm going to 100% hand them out yet today for free. If you guys do want to lock in with everything, though, you can find it in my profile. Code CUP today will get you 60% off on all of our stuff. I haven't decided on what the one is that I'm going to give today. I will have something. I just don't know what yet on that front. And that's just the honest truth. I'm not going to force something out unless I'm 100% confident. And until I am, you guys just have to wait. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. That sucks. That's tough. But you got to make that decision. Julian Champagne's lines do look really low, especially for what he's been doing, even with Wemby back. He seems to have carved out like that 24-minute mark at least. And in that 24-minute mark this year, he's over in 81% of games, bro. So it's pretty solid. I think the Spurs will win today. I mean, it's possible. I think, again, it all kind of relies on Wemby's shoulders here, right? Like, Victor Wembanyama kind of holds the key piece to, like, what this team does today, I think. If Wemby's healthy and he's cooking, then I think, obviously, we're going to see a huge, increase out of him. Loyal, what's good? Thank you for the follow. If Wemby doesn't get an uptick, then like you're gonna have to see guys step up in this game for them to beat the Knicks, and that's just the truth. I mean, it's gonna be hard, I think, for them to beat the Knicks. If Wemby doesn't play fully, right? Because at the end of the day, like him being inside and in the paint, it causes a lot of problems for that Knicks team, bro, right? But if he's not in the paint, Karl-Anthony Towns has his way with every single person on that court. I'm sorry, Cornette, but you're not holding the likes of Karl-Anthony Towns in the paint. You're gonna get big body Miyagi. He's gonna go right at you, and you're gonna be in foul trouble. Um, if Wemby does get a bunch of playing time, though, Brunson threes will be very nice. Yes, because he's gonna be paint sitting, and Brunson will opt to shoot behind the screen instead of going into the paint. right? So I do like Brunson threes for that exact reason. Um, I do think he pulls it out, and I do think he shoots them instead of going into the paint and trying to draw contact on a guy like Wemby. So that's kind of the angle there on that front. I think everything else, like I don't know, it's hard to really put again. Wemby holds so much pull in this game, man. I don't think people are realizing that enough. Like I'm sitting here telling you, this dude is literally like the key to this game. If his minutes are increased, I'm taking his overs. If his minutes aren't increased, I might still be taking him. Like it's so hard to predict the outcome of this game without Wemby knowing what that's going to look like. Now we did see him have a massive game when he played um against who they played before this? The Thunder, right? He had a massive game. And this is a far better team in the Thunder that are they're far better defensively, right? Um, but I I don't know how much confidence they instill in and how important this game is to the team, right? Is this game important enough? Is this game important enough for him to release some of his minutes restriction, right? If it is, then I could see Wemby soaring today, right? But if it's not, I it leaves so much up in the air. Um, Guys, I don't have. So here's the thing, I don't specifically have a play that I've given yet. Okay, I don't have one that I've given yet. I haven't decided on what one I'm going to give out today. Something, but I currently don't have one that I've given out. Okay, if you'd like to be a part of our family, you can use code CUP, CUP, and you guys will get 60% off our entire community. Makes it just 40 for the whole month. All right. Yeah, I mean it's very possible he doesn't get full minutes, but again, he played 21 in the last game. Does that mean he only gets 20 again? Is that what that means? Or does that mean that he's going to get 25 today, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think we know yet. Because I'm not saying he can't hit his lines today. I'm not saying he can't have a great game. It's not what I'm saying. But they only played this dude in 21 minutes in a game that was important last game, right? So if he only gets, I mean, I'm not saying he can't do well in 20 minutes, but like this is the cup final. I feel like he gets at least 25 here, right? After this game, they can go chill. Like this is a big game for like their egos and like for their team chemistry and like I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to say, bro. I think he gets 25 plus at least today. And if he does, I feel like his lines are a little too low. I feel like these lines are adjusted for like 20 minutes, especially against a team he's fucking barbecue chickened, bro. Like this dude Wemby has cooked them. And I mean fucking fried them. Right? I mean, he's got back-to-back 40 balls versus the Knicks. Brandon Williams sold, bro. He didn't play. How could he possibly sell if he didn't play? What? What? How in the world could he possibly sell if he didn't play, bro? I don't. Karl Anthony Towns got bumped. Nice. I mean, I think Cat could have a nice game. He's got some good head-to-heads here too. If you're giving me Luke Cornett all night, yeah, he's gonna feast, bro. I think what it does for Brunson is forces the threes, man. Yo, Irving, appreciate the love, bro, of tuning in on the tickety or on the YouTube, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton, man. I was thinking OGs. I like OG's boards potentially today. He's in another good spot for rebounds in this matchup. Could see that. Could see that happening. Uh, this is what we've been talking about this morning, Landon, on the Wemby's minute restriction. We have been trying to figure out what we're gonna see for him on minutes limits. Vinci, welcome to the family on the 12 days of Christmas. 4 for 4 on our last 4 on the 12 days of Christmas, by the way. Thank you so much, bro, for tuning in with that. If you guys want to get tapped in with our 12 days of Christmas challenge, we have we have a few days left of that before the holidays. You could get in for just 20. Before I was thinking, this Wimby situation makes it so hard to predict this game, man. I think the prediction on this game is just it really does hinge all on Wimby, bro. Like if Wimby sees an uptick, we see a decrease in paint presence for the Knicks. If we see a decrease for some reason, which I don't think we'll see, I think the only way it goes is up or stays the same. We're gonna get 20 minutes of Luke Cornett, maybe 25. I look, Luke Cornett's decent, but he's not Victor Wembanyama, okay? It's not Victor Wembanyama. Uh, Wemby's had back-to-back 40 balls versus them, right? Like it's pretty impressive, all things considered. I mean, I think that's pretty impressive, bro. So if you're really truly trying to, vibe and figure out if he can cook, the answer is yes. The only issue of the whole equation is just how much. I mean, he's had 20. I'll tell you the exact numbers here. Let's make sure we're saying the exactly what it is. All right. Victor Wembanyama has had 6 and 4 threes the last 2 times he played the Knicks. He's had 40 and 42 the last 2 times he's played the Knicks. He's had 20 and 18 rebounds the last 2 times he's played the Knicks. And he's had 7 and 4 assists. Now, none of these games were with the Aaron Fox, okay? So the assist numbers will go down. The rebounding numbers, they're still pretty decent. And I do think he could have a great game here with them. Again, the problem is the minutes. He still had 13 rebound chances in just 20 minutes the last game. Points wise, he scored 22 points in that short frame of time in that game that he played as well. Again, this is a team where he's just fucking fried them too, bro. Karl-Anthony Towns plays under on screens. The pick and pop will be open for Wemby in this game. In every game he's played against the Spurs, or I mean the Knicks, he's taken at least 4 3-pointers. The last 2 times he's played the Knicks, 9 threes and 16 3-pointer attempts, bro. 9 and 16, dog. That is that's unreal. Okay? That is unreal. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. All right. This is my play today, y'all. All right. I told you I wasn't going to give you guys one until I was 100% confident in what we were going to do. Today's play is I got it. Sorry for the delay. I wanted to make sure I give out the best play. All right. I want to make sure I give out the best play overall. All right. I'm not ignoring anyone. I just didn't have a play completely locked in and wanted to make sure I confirmed what I wanted to give out before I gave to anybody else. Okay. Everybody take a deep breath. Can I get a W in the chat if you're ready for today's play? Y'all are fucking wild and for even beginning to y'all. A lot of y'all were about to say some silly stuff like, "Oh, bro, you're ignoring the chat. Oh, bro, you don't really care about us, Hoof. Hoof, what the hell, bro? You don't want to give us the play of the day? All right, relax. I love y'all. I'm gonna get y'all right. Okay. We don't give out stuff here unless we're confident. All right. A lot of people like to give out bullshit. I don't serve up bullshit. All right. I only give out real shit. Okay. So if you want real shit, then you're gonna lock in and understand it. You need to be patient. Okay. All right. If you guys are new, hit the follow button for me, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that are in here today. Code CUP will get you 60% off today on the community as well. All right, man. I'm doing this. This is gonna be the play today for sure. We're running a ladder too, I think. I think we're gonna run a ladder. All right, this is going up in the community right now. Today, the play of the day, Victor Wembanyama. All right, Victor Wembanyama. 1.5 threes. All right. That's the only one I'm going to give today. All right. It's the only one I'm going to give today. Everything else will be in our community, man. All right. Victor for 2 threes. All right. Everything else will be inside the community today. They be locking Wemby up. Name one guy on the Knicks that's ever locked up Victor Wembanyama. I'll wait. Give me one guy who's ever locked down Wemby on the Spurs. Give me one fucking guy who could guard Victor Wembanyama. Please. Stop it. Stop it. Bro said Karl Anthony Towns. Bruh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm getting trolled. Bro. I'm getting trolled. They're going to double him up from half court? Relax, bro. Relax. This dude, Victor Wembanyama, is about to just absolutely destroy them today. Okay? Relax. Stop it. Victor Wembanyama, 2 threes today. All right? Victor Wembanyama for 2 threes today. That is the one. I'm not giving anything else out. If you guys want to, you can join the community for everything else today. That's it. All right? But that shit is barbecue. All right? Serve that shit up on a platter. Give it to your mom. Give it to your dad. Give it to your brother, your sister, your mother. You can give it to whoever you want. All right? Tell your boys in the group chat, be like, I'm him, bro. I'm him. All right? Usually the community is 75, but it's 60% off with code CUP today for the NBA Cup. Machiavelli, thank you for the follow. What's good? By the way, guys, if you're new and haven't hit the follow button, man, it's 100% free. I stream 300. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here, guys. Stefan Castle. I'm gonna change everything. Yeah, this is my backup account, man. We lost our main account today. We lost the main account. Demario, appreciate the follow. What's good, guys? I'm going to change it. All right. Today's play is Victor Wembanyama threes. All right. Victor Wembanyama threes. All right. That is the play today. I'm trying to figure out who's going to also cook on the 3-point department for the Spurs. Or I mean for the Knicks. I want to say Brunson. To be completely honest. We got that ego against. Yeah, no. I think we're gonna see a clash, bro. This is gonna be a lot of fun to watch. I think that's how I feel about this game. I'm excited. I think this game's gonna be a battle of just dogs, bro. I think we're gonna see two dogs just going at it today. This shit should be epic. Hopefully, we actually see Wemby getting busy. Because you know how that shit goes sometimes. But hopefully, that's the case here. Um, I liked your hair better when it was shorter. Thank you. I'm so glad. Good thing. I get to choose my own hair, I guess. Uh, Yo, Anthony, nice, bro. Jalen Brunson should have a great night tonight. He should have a great night. I'm really debating this. Should be a great game, Andrew. I agree, bro. I agree. 100% should be a great game. Yes. Um, should be an absolutely fantastic game. The under on the first half is a crazy, potentially sharp one. Depending on how much he gets going. So usually the community is 75, but with code cup, it's 60% off. I don't know what that is. Let me do the math. It's only 30. 30 for the month. 30 for the month with code cup. Or you could do our 12 days of Christmas challenge, which is pretty lit too. Um, where it's only 20 till Christmas, and we've been running it up 4 for 4 on that. By the way, we hit the Wendy's 4 for 4 on that over the last 2 days. Where do I find the data? Everywhere, all kinds of different stuff, bro. Dylan Harper, maybe. Man, dude. I think Brunson. I think the Brunson burner is gonna come alive today, bro. I feel like the Brunson burner is gonna come alive tonight, chat. Am I crazy for liking the Brunson burner? Am I crazy? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe I am. I like Jalen Brunson. I don't care what anybody says about that. I'm a fan of Jalen Brunson playing basketball, bro. Y'all can disrespect Jalen Brunson all you want. Y'all can disrespect Jalen Brunson all you want, bro. I love Jalen Brunson, and I love the way he plays basketball, bro. You will never convince me not to like Jalen Brunson, bro. I'm a Pistons fan saying that too. Jalen Brunson ended our playoff run by crossing up Azar Thompson and putting him on the floor and then smacking a three, okay? I will never put disrespect on that man's name ever in my whole life, bro. That man literally dismembered the entire Pistons off defense during the playoffs last year, okay? I will never, ever in my entire life put disrespect on Jalen Brunson's name. Yeah, does anybody know if he went clubbing last night? Does anybody know if he went clubbing? Didn't I tell y'all Didn't I tell y'all this man was clubbing and he's still cooked, bro? He did not give a fuck about what he was good. Like this dude literally was like, nah, bro, don't worry, don't worry, I got it in the bag, fam. You ain't got to worry about shit. This dude Brunson said, don't worry, don't worry. This. Don't worry. I'm not gatekeeping. My play today is Victor Wimbenyama, 1.5 threes. Victor Wimbenyama, 1.5 threes, man. Love that spot today. Yes, Wemby is still on a minute restriction. We assume. We don't know for sure. I don't like Karl Anthony Towns threes that much. I don't trust Cat. If we're gonna talk about people we don't trust, Karl Anthony Towns is on a list of his own, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Karl Anthony Towns is on a list of his own, bro. Point blank. That boy on a list of his own, dog. He's on a list of his own. All right, I'm doing it. All right. Yeah, today is Victor Wembanyama, 1.5 threes, y'all. 1.5 threes for Victor Wembanyama. Harper, dude, Harper's actually had some really solid games. I think this Spurs team's gonna be a lot of fun to watch over the next 5 to 10 years, bro. Like it's pretty lit how good they are, and what they bring to the table. Are we talking about the Brunson and Castle? What? Oh, that's not the play. Those were more like placeholders for a minute. Those are placeholders, bro. Today's play, Victor Wembanyama, 1.5 threes, man. I love that spot. It's by far my favorite. It's not even close. This is a cup final, and I'm going to tell you right now, in a cup final, I'm only trusting the GOATs. I'm only trusting the GOATs. What I will say is we've watched Victor Wembanyama cook the ever-living crap out of the Knicks. 2 times in a row, bro. I see a world in which he does it again today, because why not? Hang on. Got to drop my YouTube video real quick. I apologize. Be patient with me. Be patient with me. Let me add this in, okay? There we go. Save a Rooney. I got to get this out for the day. Yes, sir. Man, I'm out bright and early. I'm out bright and early in this thing, man. We got this shit out by 11 o'clock. Chat, look at me cooking today. All right. Do you think Wemby and Towns get double-double? I'm concerned about his playing time here. That's the only issue with Victor Wembanyama, man. I'm not playing Wemby for 40. He's not going to play 35 minutes. It's not going to be enough time on the floor. But I do think there's some potential value there, sure. Yes. Yes. All right, I got some threes, lays. This is going to be a really small slate, man. It's only one game. Remember that, guys. All right? Remember that for me, okay? It's only one game. Give me 1 second. go. Wemby 1.5 threes today. Again, guys, if you want everything today, it will be inside the community. All right. So come join the family, man. Come and join the family. No sound? What? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Test, test. Test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Back. No sound my ass, bro. What are we doing here? How about now? Did that fix it? Good? Bro, what the hell? How about now? We back? This is on another platform here. Restart the live. We've got so many people in here. It would be very tragic to have to restart the live right now. Are we serious? Oh my gosh. All right, do me a favor. Hit the follow. Follow. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow. Um, this is so silly, bro. This part. Yeah, what Isaac said. What Isaac said. I'm gonna have to reset the live. Unreal. We got 150 people in here. So tragic. Yeah. No. I have to restart. Damn, bro. That's really fucking annoying. That's so annoying. We're getting cooked. And I don't even have a choice. This is some bullshit. This is ridiculous. I guess we'll try to do this over again. All right. Anyway, YouTube's fine. I know the YT's fine. I know the Twitter's fine. I know everywhere else, but the TikTok side is fine. For some reason, it's just not working. It just is what it is. I can't fix that. So we'll just keep on keeping on, man. I just reset it. Hopefully, we can get it fixed now. Super annoying that we had to reset to get to this point. Super annoying. Super annoying. But anyway, sounds a lot better than YouTube. What up, Irving? Yeah, it's all good. We'll get it going. Anyway, let's keep cooking, chat. Appreciate each and every one of y'all in here. Can we run it up to 10K taps, please? Can we get to 10K taps? Pretty pleased with sugar on top. 10K taps would be great. Appreciate everybody in the live, though, man. Thanks for coming in. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you for being here. As always, my name's Hoove. It's great to meet you guys. For anybody that's new, we stream every day here. So if you guys are new and you haven't already gotten locked in with the family, make sure you guys do. Happy to have you. Champagne's decent. Again, he's had some weird increase in usage because Wemby has had decrease in usage. So I'm not like fiending about it, but I'm also not like against it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Um, Yeah, Wemby 1.5 threes today. Is my favorite play today on the whole slate. Yo, Choppa. Uh, it's tough, bro, but the value's there for sure on it, bro. So I'm gonna run it. You know what I mean? Um, those are my favorites to play. I don't know if anybody knows that, but like the 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 assisted rebounds are like my favorite. Um, my play today, Victor Wembanyama 1.5 threes. That's the play. Guys, can we get the 10K taps, please, so we can hit that FYP again? We had to restart the live. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. Wemby 10 rebounds, brother. Listen, all this stuff for Wemby today, it's so tough. I think it's so tough because I'd like to sit here and say Wemby's going to go crazy, but it's hard to know how many minutes he's going to play still, I think. I think that's the hardest part. My whole thing here, too, is I also think that Wembanyama will settle for threes outside of the paint today versus driving it in on Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns. Um, when he played the Thunder, Chet and Hartenstein are relative. I mean, they're not that great interior wise compared to, or the Knicks aren't that great interior wise, but there's more of a block threat there. I think. This is also a big get up game. Um, again, Lane. It's only one today. I just have it on there as both. Uh, yeah, they're my favorite. Chop. I love those rebounds and assists. RA is my favorite thing to play in NBA because the potential opportunities are so easy to read. Jalen Brunson unders. I don't think Jalen Brunson an under in a clutch game is something I'll ever play. I can support you if you think you just don't respect Jalen Brunson like that. Be my guest. But Jalen Brunson and unders just I don't know, bro. They don't I don't know. I'm not I I'm not a fan of not trusting him, bro. Uh it's a wild take. Jalen Brunson's pretty clutch. I'd argue I think Jalen Brunson's one of the most clutch players in the entire NBA. Um I I I don't know. It's hard to go against somebody that's clutch in a clutch moment who's also dropped 61 against this team before. Are we gonna forget that Jalen Brunson dropped 61 against them? Yo, Jefferson, I wish listen, that's the shit we need to be reporting on. Why wasn't anybody at the local nightclubs yesterday to let me know if he went crazy at the nightclubs, bro? Like, let's be real, dog. Yo, Shamante with the sub, man. Buck, thank you for the sub. Kevin with the sub. All in the YT, man. Thank you guys so much. That's my problem. It's like, look, point blank, do you trust that Jalen Brunson doesn't cook enough to take an under on one of the most clutch players in the entire NBA? If you do, then like, hey, bro, more props to you, dog. But I can't. This man could drop 100 on them. He could drop 100 on them. This is also a massive game for everybody involved, bro. I mean, 500K is on the line for them, bro. Like, winners get $500,000 a piece, bro. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable, bro. That's life-changing money for a lot of people. It's life-changing money, man. You know, that's I do a lot of things for 500K. I do a lot of things for 500K. You know what I mean? I would do a lot of things for 500K if I was them. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Pasta, because there's so many variations of pasta. I think I would eat pasta the rest of my life. As long as it gave me like the protein necessary to like live and shit. Because you could have so many different types of pasta, bro. I feel like that'd be a great poll, bro. Pasta would be legit. Today today is Victor Wembanyama. 1.53 is over. Wemby double, bro. It's great. I wish we knew what Wemby's usage was going to be like here, bro. I'm struggling so bad to play it because it's like, how do you deny the usage he's been getting, like, when he does play? But, like, if his minutes aren't up high enough, it's so tough, man. It's so tough. I think it's so tough. Truly. I feel like Wemby's gonna those plays sold. Bro, I literally crushed yesterday. Chat, how did we do yesterday? Anybody in here in our community? How did we do yesterday? And is anybody in here interested in being a part of the family? And if you have, listen to the replies to the people who are in here who are part of the family. Yeah, I think Ja got hurt. Holt's cooking, bro. He said the aliens playing 25 plus minutes. I hope so, bro. Seba, what's good? Said I sold because I didn't take them. Up 30U this month. Hell yeah. Today it's Victor Wembanyama 1.53s for me. That is my favorite play today. You could join in our profile. Ja sold, Walsh sold. Walsh cashed for us on our straights. Again, long shots are long shots, man. If you're in the community, you had a great day yesterday. 6 units up. What do you think about Wemby's blocks? I think Victor Wembanyama's in a great spot today. Again, we just don't know his minutes. If they upgrade him to 25, 30 minutes, I think that changes the whole game today. I think that changes the whole game today, bro. You could join our community right in my profile. I mean, I honestly, I've never seen somebody get benched more than Walsh, bro. It's so weird what Missoula does with him, bro. Like, Missoula legitimately, I swear to God, Missoula doesn't like him, bro. Has anybody else come to the realization that, like, or either that or Missoula's he needs to be investigated, bro. One of the two. Whenever this dude Walsh gets in foul trouble first half, they never play him, bro. They never play him. The rest of the game, that man does not see the court, dog. I swear to God, he doesn't see the court. He just does. If he gets in foul trouble early, they just like, nah, see you, dude. Nah. Had him sitting the whole time, bro. The whole NBA needs to be investigated. You're not wrong. By the way, chat, if you guys haven't hit the follow button yet, man, it is 100% free to follow. Come join the family with the follow button. All right? Come be a part of the community, bro. Does not cost a damn thing to hit that follow. It does not cost a dime to be a part of the family, but if you want to dine on steak and shrimp and lobster, just join the VIP and use code CUP, and then you will get 60% off. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, John Morant. John Morant did not get a lot of playing time yesterday. We cooked yesterday though, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Again, six yesterday is pretty good. 6 yesterday is pretty good. I did not sell. Why does everybody keep saying I sold? Just listen. If you're not in the community, bro, if you're just on here every day and all you do is come and tell my free shit all the time, bro, I'm sorry if you miss from time to time, dog. All right, I'm really sorry. I really am. But just get in the community and you would never have to worry about that. Like, I'm not. I'm yesterday. We also had a 2400 and a 1200. But I didn't get those out for free. Sucks. But not everything can be free, dog. Sorry, everybody wants a one-way ticket for free all the time. It's literally $30 to be a part of the family, and we cry about losing by not being a part of it. You know, like if you're in the family, you wouldn't be complaining. Oh yeah, hold. I'm not tweaking, dog. I'm not tweaking, bro. I know what we did yesterday. I'm not tweaking. Spurs with Wemby tonight. Yeah, I mean, look. If Wemby doesn't hoop, Fox is gonna hoop, right? But I think I don't know, bro. Wemby's been talking a lot of shit. I low key love how much shit he's been talking. Why would you want to be a part of your losing? I don't lose. We've done 300 plus U's in the last year, 500 in the year before that. I've done over 6 figures in this shit, bro. There's very few people like me out here in this space. All right. So if you see me brush off a play or glance it off, it's because there's 365 days in a year, bro. We lost yesterday? Nope. Had a great day yesterday. Anybody in the community? Did we have a W day yesterday? Code Cup today, Sean. Code Cup. Anybody in the community? Did we lose yesterday? We was cooking yesterday. Oh, right. I forgot. We was cooking yesterday. Code Cup on the month. Yeah, Wemby's supposed to be the face of the league too. He's supposed to be the face of the league as well. I mean, feels like the perfect spot for him to win the NBA Cup. If you're big on narratives, feels like the right spot for them to win the NBA Cup, bro. Yo, Andrew, I love to hear it, bro. I love to hear it. Um, you know, today Victor Wembanyama 1.53 is my favorite play. That is the one today. Kent, welcome to the family with code CUP. CUP. Bro, a band. Ow! Let's go. Shoddy, let's go. Go with OG and Josh. Just have that feeling. I mean, again, I don't. Here's my thing, bro. I will never count out Jalen Brunson in a clutch game ever. I keep saying this, but I'm saying this because I've watched Jalen Brunson dismantle teams for a living, bro. I watched this man single-handedly destroy my Pistons in the playoffs, okay? I'm telling you right now, you cannot count out Jalen Brunson. You cannot count out Jalen Brunson in a clutch game in the playoffs. This cup game is a playoff game. I don't care what anybody says. It's a playoff game, bro. Tommy, welcome to the family. Sean, welcome to the family. It's a playoff game, bro. Like, I know it doesn't seem like that to people, but this is a playoff game. All right. T Love, it's pretty hard to lose every single month when we've done 24 of our last 28 green, bro. Are there going to be losing months? Sure, bro. This is like, I think what you guys don't comprehend a lot of the times is like, you guys think this is going to be perfection. Y'all understand the things we're doing, right? Wemby should be on a minute restriction tonight. Yes. Yes. Again, I didn't lose yesterday. How dense do we have to be, guys? Why are we so dense today? Got back the Christmas bread? Hell yeah, my boy. My girl? Girl or boy? Shoddy. Shoddy? Maybe like Sade? I don't know. I don't want to assume. Day Day, appreciate the follow. What's good? Day Day, you got me on the backup now. Am I wrong on Cat today? I don't love Karl Anthony Towns today. I'm just gonna be completely real. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I do think he'll be forced because Carl's. Listen, actually, I saw an interview the other day that Karl Anthony Towns said he actually likes the contact. But I don't think he takes it into the paint on Wemby, bro. I like the read on the Cat threes based off of not going into the paint on Victor Wembanyama. Like, Paul, hey yo, Josh Hart today. I definitely think he's in a decent spot, man. I definitely think he could have a good game today. Chat, we got 3 more left for Code Cup today. Thank you so much, Sean and Kent, for locking in with the family, bro. 60% off with those today. Much love. Also, we still have our 12 days of Christmas going on, guys. And that's just 20. He's coming off the bench. Josh Hart is in the starting lineup. No? Let me double check. They bounce him in and out. They bounce him in and out of this lineup. I think he's in the starting lineup tonight, though. If I had to guess, I think he's starting. Yeah, he's starting at the 2. He's starting at the 2 tonight. That's what I thought he would be doing, but obviously I wanted to make sure before I said anything. Wemby's restriction. Yeah, he should be under restriction. Karl Anthony Towns should have a field day against Luke Cornett. But who knows? Sean, appreciate the follow, man. We're going to have a great night tonight. That's the plan. My favorite play today, Wemby, 1.5 threes. I do not think Victor Wembanyama will start today. I think he'll come off the bench again. But I would be surprised if he stays on the bench longer than 12. Like, he sat the whole first quarter yesterday, or last game. I don't think we see that again. I don't think we see that again. Maybe? Maybe they do, but I would be surprised if we see that. Um, just being honest, I would be very surprised if we saw that. I'd be very surprised. Um, Spurs definitely winning tonight. I don't know about definitely winning. Um, Luke Cornett is bad, bro. Walsh didn't get the 10, but he's in foul trouble. Yeah, Walsh should have cooked yesterday. Um, he also got sat really weirdly. I hate when I see. Listen, I try to keep my head perfectly straight as much as I can with this shit because, like, obviously, there's always going to be parts where it's like the NBA is scripted. I think everybody knows that. If you don't know the NBA is scripted at this point, like, I don't really know what to tell you. There's definitely always a side that they want to win. All right. And sometimes it's really hard to watch games because you see it in real time all the time, right? Same with the NFL. Paulo, yes, 100%. And I think here's the problem. it wasn't so bad until all the books started to be involved with the organizations, right? And I think that's why we've seen such a crazy dip off in like I took Waller yesterday. But I think that's why we've seen such a crazy dip off and like pre 2023, like when I first started doing this as like a community, bro, it was so easy. It was so easy to win. And I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, bro, whatever, bro. You're just trash. You just fell off. You're not as good as you used to be. And like, well, that might be a little true. I might not be as locked in as I used to be, bro, when I was getting it out of the trenches and making my first 100K and those kind of things. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, ever since the books have gotten involved, everything has gotten sus, bro. And it's very apparent, especially from somebody who's been doing this for as long as I have now. Like at this point, it's almost playing the narrative and playing what we think they want us to like, what we think is gonna like what we think they would want is kind of almost what we have to do at this point. It's actually insane. Um Again, I continue to do what I do. I'll keep cooking. We're going to continue to be successful. But I will say, it has been incredibly, incredibly difficult to see how much it's shifted and how much, like, I'm really good at what I do, bro. But, like, I'm sorry. Before all this shit used to happen, bro, we were pulling, like, year one of doing this, I did, like, 600 units, bro. And then the next year, like, 500. Like, I'm telling you, it used to be so. It was like playing on easy mode, bro, when I first started doing this shit. And now we're playing on like the game sliders are on Hall of Fame, bro. They're on Hall of Fame now. And like, I don't think that gets talked about enough because everybody who's just hopping in now doesn't understand the long term game of this shit, bro. And so, like, before when things were like easy, right? When it was easy to do this shit, everybody and their mother would like I could return so much ROI to people that they got so happy, right? But now the ROI is still good, but the increased like the volume of success is lower, and it's not because I'm worse, right? It's because these books are one sharper and two things are like there's outcomes that are impacted by the books directly, right? And so like I don't say that to like sound bad because like again we've done 20 what I don't know what the exact number is now 24 of our last 28 green, so like it's not a matter of like sucking, it's just a matter of these books are getting sharper and also they're scamming people more and there's no regulations on it, so it's like it's really hard to watch in real time, and I know a lot of y'all will be like, oh bro, Hoof, you're just trash, but like I'm not. I'm not. I'm very good at what I've done. I've done over six figures in this shit, bro. The last year has been far harder than previous years. And I mean that in the realest way. And I'm trying to tell you guys this as like an honest, truthful source. Like, not only is it that, uh, not only is it that, but you also need to comprehend and realize that like a lot of the people that are out here in this space are scammers, bro, and they're not gonna actually help you, bro. And I know that's like I know it might seem like to me like, oh, bro, who you didn't sweep 17 days in a row this year. Like, I know it's because shit's harder, bro. It's because shit's harder. I hate to say that, but it's because shit's harder. We're still gonna have green days, all right, and we're gonna still have green months, and we're gonna have green weeks. But what you need to understand from me is like I promise you nothing has changed on my end, and I promise you I'm just as sharp as the day that any of you guys found me over the last 2 years, 3 years, right? But this space is evolving and it's evolving really, 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 really fast. And the line values and the discrepancies and the angles, they're changing, bro, and they're changing quick. All right. And you need to be very, very cautious with who and how you move forward uh, throughout the rest of this journey you go on in this space. Like, I don't care if you follow me. You could choose to follow somebody else. You could choose to do whatever you want. But what I will say is if you want a source of truth and somebody who's going to be completely honest and real and transparent the whole way through, I am the guy here, bro. All right. And I can tell you right now, I will be just as good the rest of the way through. Now, will these books get sharper on us? Yes. Will our margins sometimes cut and be less or higher? Yes. But you guys need to understand that this is a long and steady game, okay? And a lot of you guys want instantaneous results, bro. And I'm just going to be honest, they don't exist in this space. Everybody's going to try to pretend and show you they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars all the time because they're scammers, bro. Like I hate it. I hate this space so much because of how many people pretend, bro. It's so sad to watch in real time. And then you guys all think that it's like somebody who's putting 9 cents on a slip and then photoshopping it is realistic. And it's not. It's so fake. If you want to join, you can join right in my profile. Today's play, Victor Wembanyama 1.53s. 1.53s for Victor Wembanyama today. C-Dub, hit me in the DMs on the server, bro. I'm so sorry, G. I'm so sorry. I promise you I wasn't trying to miss your comments or not engage or anything like that. Hit me back. I promise I got you. Just bump it. I've been really busy. I do apologize. So like I said, guys, like I'm not gonna pretend like shit's not getting harder every day. But what I can tell you is I'm a seasoned veteran in this space and I've been doing it a long time now. And I can tell you right now, if you guys don't lock in either for yourselves or with somebody who knows what they're doing and stick to a process, you're going to get chewed up, swallowed, and spit out. All right. And it's going to be bad. All right. So please, 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 please be very cautious with everything that you guys do. C-Dub, that's goated right there, by the way. This dude said he's up 16K with us. That's wild. The Hoovlock section, Sean, that's going to be my section, fam. So please just be careful and cautious, man. I don't care if you follow me. I don't care if you want to be locked in with me. It's totally up to you. And like I said, code CUP will make it just $30 for the entire month, $1 a day. But please make sure you're following somebody you can trust. I know there's a lot of people who will pretend to be your friends and your homie, and they'll try to lie to you. Just be smart, man. Like I can't say it enough. Like I really don't care if you choose to be a part of our community, bro. But if you're not smart, you will get cooked. All right. My favorite today is Wemby threes. 1.53s over. I think Jalen Brunson threes is an interesting spot too. It's a lean for me today. I'm personally not like super committed to it. Yo, C-Dub, word, brother. I'm so sorry for the delay, by the way. How many plays do you do on average? Depends on the slate, man. Every day has different value, right? So for me today, I don't see a ton of value because it's only one game. So I've got 2 longer opportunities and one play right now. I might have one more today, but nothing crazy, bro. There's no reason to overextend. It's all about protecting the bankroll, brother. I got, bro. You play Jaren Jackson Jr. Please tell me you don't do that consistently. Please say it ain't so. Please say it ain't so. Please tell me you don't play Jaren Jackson Jr. consistently. My guy likes to throw money in the incinerator. Oh, that's totally fine, Talbot. My bad, bro. My bad. I support that full-heartedly, bro. It's code CUP today. C-U-P. Code CUP. Do I get limited? Yeah, I'm limited on 6 books. I'm limited on 6 books. Yes. I made a post about that on X the other day, talking about how if they're on DK and they don't, if it doesn't say they're limited, they're probably no comments. Code CUP today though. Limited basically means that they know you're sharp and they refuse to give you the opportunity to play. They will not let you play. Shooting guards don't get much assists against the Knicks. Yeah, Stephon Castle had 13 potential assist opportunities last game, but finished with 2. Um, regression and progression would say he trends back towards his mean, which is about 7 to 8 today. We'll see though. Today's play, Victor Wembanyama 1.5 threes, guys, and then Jalen Brunson is kind of there as a potential. If you needed to, you could take him down a little. The 25 is probably a decent one to go with it. But I like Wemby 1.5 threes is my favorite today. By the way, guys, if you're new and you haven't hit the follow button, at least hit the follow button for me, man. I stream every day, 365 days a year, bro. I know a lot of you guys are looking for consistency. I think I'm pretty much the definition of that shit. I literally do this shit every day. I'm probably more consistent than anybody in this entire fucking space. But thank you for the love, use Fred. Like I said, Brunson. If you guys needed a pair, I like the 25 for him probably today. You set me up good yesterday. I followed. That's love, bro. Much love, homie. Appreciate you, fam. And like I said, if you want to get tapped in with the community, bro, it's just 30 for the whole month with code CUP today on the monthly. We only have 2 more codes left for code CUP today. Then we're all done with the discounts, bro. We had a great day yesterday, and we're going to continue to have another great day today. Yes, 25 points for Brunson and Wemby for 2 threes. But if you don't have to play on the books or the DFS, I just like the 25 or the 1.5 threes. Irving, I couldn't have said it better myself, bro. A lot of people just don't know what they're missing out on by not being in the family, bro. Uh, I I think I'm worth $30 personally. Considering we have over 1,300 members. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not worth $30. Maybe I'm ass. Maybe 1,300 people just are part of our community for no reason. It's very possible, right? It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. $5 at most. Yeah, because somebody who's made 6 figures in this shit and done over 700 units for his community in the last 2 years is not worth more than $5, James. Word, brother. Keep up the good work, my guy. Keep up the good work. Go find somebody better than me. I know you won't. This fucking guy. You gonna text me back? You gonna text me back, bro? No Wemby to start this game, so I'd like the Knicks on the if it was a race to 10. Yeah. C-Dub, let him know. Let him know. 30's a steal. 30's a steal. 30's a steal. Champagne could be decent, bro. Today. He has been getting minutes still, which is definitely interesting enough to dabble with, right? But I don't know. I don't know. It feels weirdly low. So it's either complete bait or it's going to be chicken. I just don't know which. Cat boards could be all right, especially if Wemby stays on the bench for a decent amount of the game. Wemby 1.5 threes today. And then if you need to do a pair, Brunson 25 plus. You don't know nothing for sure today? Well, because we don't know anything about Wemby's status completely yet. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying about the game. We don't have until you have a complete oh, this is exactly what's we don't know. They could lift Wemby's minutes restriction. He could play 30 minutes tonight. It's possible. He's probably playing 20 to 25. I'd like to think he gets 25 in a championship game where there's a little more on the line, right? But yeah, I mean, either way, I think it's decent. All right. Yeah, you played 21 last game. Yeah, you got to wait on the injury report a little bit, but I think that's also where you could get the edge, right? It's a double-edged sword, bro, right? It's a double-edged sword. So it's like, do you risk not knowing the injury reports today and be like, okay, yeah, I think Wimby's going to cook? Or do you wait, see the injury report, they say he's only playing 20 minutes again, and you're like, oh shit, his lines go down, and then you have value, right? It's tough. It's tough. I'm going to tell you this right now. The bench will not win the game against the Knicks. They're too good. Fred, appreciate the subscription, man. Welcome to the family, brother. One more with code CUP today for 60% off, just 30 for the month. Castle looks decent. I like Wemby 1.5 threes. Bro, you're Ben Simmons now. Last year your picks used to be so green. I mean, damn. That's a tough comparison. Uh that's crazy. I've still done 300 units this year. I've still done 300 units. I mean if that's Ben Simmons numbers, then I don't know, bro. Go go find how successful these other guys are that make content, bro. Um Marcus, you got to connect to the server, bro. You have to connect to the server once you get on. Uh, since we know everything's rigged, what's the best way to execute? Now, if we all knew the answer to that, we would be very, 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 very successful, huh? I would say for me, we really need to know what Wimby's doing today before we can really make the rest of the assumptions. I've done the most that I could possibly do without knowing the actual details. Uh, so we've done 24 of our last 28 months as in Leprechaun. I don't know. I using it. We've been green. Um, so I can post. I'm gonna do this. I already have it in a spreadsheet. I'll post my exact unit counts from every month over the last 2 years. All of it's backed and tracked by daily recaps. Um, I'll put it right in my profile so you guys can all see it. Um, in 2024, we did 517 units. In 2025, we've done 335 units pending on December still. So, um, J Rig, could you help Marcus real quick? I think he's subbed and he's having issues. Darrell, welcome to the family. One more discount with code CUP today, guys. Um, both rebounds. No, I like Wemby threes today. 1.5 threes for Victor Wembanyama. Mike, thank you for the follow, man. Anything for OG? Bro, his boards don't look bad today. I will say that. I like his boards. I do like his boards. I wish I could find another spot in that game that I potentially like to do with that. Because it isn't bad. It isn't bad. I mean, Diaz, he's technically got two 40-point games. Um, he's got two 40-pointers, bro. Right? Like this is This is Victor Wembanyama. He's had 40 plus back to back against them. So um so if you really want to learn, I know a lot of you guys keep asking me, how do I find my edges? If you want to learn, I built out a course, bro. It is it's a uh it's a 16-part course. I break everything down, man. It's called Hoove University. If you want to grab that, you can find it right in my profile, man. And that'll help you with anybody that wants to actually learn how to do this stuff. I walk you through everything, top to bottom, everything you need to know, how to do everything, what platforms to use, where to find all of it, all that shit. Jalen unders today. I'm scared to take Jalen Brunson unders, bro. De'Aaron Fox is cooked so far, bro. For sure. He's got 20 plus and like 5 or 6 this year with Wemby. It's definitely not a bad look in any capacity. By the way, guys, if you're new and you haven't hit the follow button, man, hit that follow button for me. Appreciate y'all. It's free. Fox. I mean, I don't know. Kind. Good luck. It's Wemby 1.53s today. That's my favorite play. I think the value there is ridiculous. I'm actually really surprised at the placement. I really like it. Yeah, Wemby 1.53s. That's my favorite today. And then Brunson, if you need to pair 25 plus alongside. Mikal Bridges could have a decent game today. Let's be honest. I mean, Mikal's he had us sweating the other day. He had us sweating the other day. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but he definitely had us sweating, bro. I'm not super crazy about him today. He's much better on the road than he is at home. At home, he defers as a scorer. On the road, he doesn't. I think Brunson could have a great game today. Yeah. Do. I think Brunson for 25 is pretty much air. It's really just deciding what goes along with it. First quarters are all right. I think it's a lot of risk. Unless you know the rotations to a T, which some teams you can do that. Like Brunson will probably play the full 12 minutes today unless he's in foul trouble. If I had to guess. Julian Champagnie could be decent, bro. His lines don't make a lot of sense today. Yes, Rodriguez, it does. Yep. Our 12 days of Christmas. Yep. We've gone 4 for 4 on that the last 4 days. Or 3 days. 2 days? 2 days. We were 4 for 4 in the last 2 days. We've been doing great with that. I wish I could trust Wemby's minutes just a little bit more here, man. It would make me feel so much better. Robinson boards. Mitchell Robinson, man, could be in a decent spot for sure. Why did Wemby only shoot 1 3 last game? Great question. Not entirely sure. Because he kind of asserted the shit out of himself on Chet. He bodied Chet bad. He gave Chet big body Miyagi's for days. He doesn't like Chet Holmgren very much. Wemby 1.53s is my favorite today. He does not like Chet Holmgren very much, bro. I also really like Wemby's spot for threes because, like, playing with Fox and Castle, they attack the rim, and the pick and pop is going to be open in this game a lot. I'm projecting 7 attempts. I'm predicting 7 attempts, but it could be more. Uh, Karl Anthony Towns is in an interesting spot, man. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about him. Uh, Castle doesn't pop. No, Wemby will pop. Castle loves to attack the paint and dunk, and then you've got Fox who loves to shoot the midi or get to the rim, which means the pop will be wide open to Wemby a lot this game. I think he cooks in this cup game, bro. Brunson's the guy. Look, when the Brunson burner's turned on, bro, you can't shut that shit off. All right. You literally can't. Yeah, so use it. I'll be completely honest about this, bro. I'll be completely honest about this. I have no problem speaking on this. So to be honest, can you make a lot? Yes. But is there a cap to it? Also, yes. So for example, I've made over 6 figs, but now I'm limited out on nearly every book that I have available, right? So yes, and to the average person, I mean, $100,000, that's a lot of money, right? No? It's a lot of money to anybody. Yeah, a lot of money, right? So yes, but there's layers to it. Anybody you see online doing like 10K days every day, bro, it's not real. All right, it's not real. It's not possible to produce that on a consistent basis without like on a real book. You're gonna be limited out on every other book, and they're not gonna allow you to put that much down. Like it's not real. Um, so yes, but it has its limitations, bro. Is my honest answer with that. But now I just help everybody else do it, bro. Right? Now I help everybody else win. And I know that's gonna um I know that, and like to a lot of people this could be like, oh yeah, whatever, bro. But like I dead ass mean that, bro. I really do. I think my community members get the opportunity to feast um way more than I do. Which is cool. I love that. I love that for them. I love that for our community. And I love that for anybody that like again, bro, if you're trying to take this seriously, you have to have somebody you trust, bro. And that's hard to do in this space, bro. It's hard to find somebody you can completely rely on. And I like to think I'm that guy, but that's up to you. Yo, Victor Wimbenyama 1.5 threes. Jay, what's good? We got kicked off our main account, bro. How many? So, Dan, it just depends, bro. Every slate's different. Some days we're giving out a ton. Some days we're giving out not much. It's all about value, bro. Whatever value is presented, that's when we can take the opportunity to have an edge. So, if you guys are in here and you don't follow me normally, or you follow me normally but you don't yet, this is probably because this is my backup. Make sure you guys hit the follow button there, man. Or if you're new and you haven't followed yet, Karl Anthony Towns could be decent tonight for sure. We do have one more discount with code CUP. Code CUP. Get you 60% off today. But yeah, man. I mean, it's I don't know. It's hard to say, bro. It's hard to it's hard to really put into perspective how bad this space is, and I hope I do a good job of helping y'all, man. I know a lot of you guys might think I'm trash or I sell or whatever, bro. But The truth is, the numbers speak for themselves. My bank account speaks for itself. My community speak for itself. I'm pretty confident that we have one of the most consistent, successful communities in this entire space. Um, a lot of people ace. A lot of people think I'm garbage at this shit. I don't know why. I feel like I put up probably the most consistent results out of anybody in the whole space, but um, that's just me. I think Wemby could get to 12 boards. I mean, look, it all depends again on his rotational amount, right? Like, is he going to get the minutes? If he gets the minutes, then I think, yes, there's a big opportunity for him to cook. If he doesn't get minutes, then it's the same. Like, it depends on how much extra usage he gets, bro. Yeah, detailed Depop, bro. I just like, I let my shit do the talking for me, bro. I'm a man of, like, you won't ever see like me talking about other people negatively. You won't ever see me talking about like flaunting my lifestyle or anything like that. I'm not a faker, bro. I don't believe in faking lifestyles, bro, and I don't believe in like I don't believe in lying or deceiving or cheating. Like I'll never do that, bro. Um, it is what it is. I will stand on the value that I provide though and know that my value, my company is worth it because again, go find somebody else who's documented 800 units and consistently has done this shit for 3 years. Like you won't find probably more than 3, maybe 5 in the whole space. Um, I would love to collaborate with certain people, but I also don't. I don't know. People are weird, bro. People in this space are really fucking weird. I'd rather just stay in my own lane, and do my own thing and provide for my community. I'm not really. I don't believe. I don't like money's great, but I don't really care about it that much. I just want to provide a nice life for my kids and my wife and my family, bro. That's it. And my community members who are a part of the family. For me, like I make enough, bro. Um, I have a good life, and I put my time and energy into trying to better that, and that's really all I care about, bro. Like I have a third kid on the way. I have a lot of great things in life, and I've worked my ass off to get them. You know what I mean? I own 3 houses. Um, I own 4 cars. I got a fucking camper. Like that's like an $80,000 camper. Like I have shit, and money's great, but like again, I just want to provide the life for my family, my kids. That's the most important part to me. Um, and and all disclosure, like I'm also in the opportunity. I'm 27. Am I 27? 27. I just turned 27 this in September. Congrats on the new baby. Thank you, bro. Uh, but yeah, so like for me, like I'm not. I had twins, plotter. I had twins my first pregnancy. We had twins. Um, so like for me, like it's good, bro. Like, but I don't know. Like I'm gonna more than likely be taking like I've always wanted to like grind this shit out, grind, and like full disclosure, I'm working to take a step back for myself. Like um, I'm purposely not interested in the money that much. Like I think money comes to good people, and like I think money comes to those who put good energy out in the universe, and I try to do that every single day. But like for me, I'll be taking a step back when my kid's born. Um, I will be. I I don't have any desire to make more money than I'm making, and I don't really have a desire to do more in life, bro. I want to spend time with my kids and my wife and my family, and like I've had to do a lot to get to where I'm at, and my kids have kind of taken the sacrifice on that front. My wife gets to stay at home with them all day, which is incredible because of what I do. Uh, but I want to be there. I want to be the guy who's with my kids 24/7 too. Um, and money's great, bro, but you can't take it with you, dog. Um, and that's really what it is. So for me, I'm happy. I'm content with where I am. I think we have built one of the greatest communities to ever exist in this space, and it's built on honesty, transparency, and realness. And that's something I'll take to me, like take every day of the week, bro. I think. Victor Wembanyama, 1.5 threes. And then if If you need to pair Brunson 25 plus points. Um, so yeah, like I said, man, if you want to lock in with us, hit the follow button. If you want to be a part of the family, come and join, man. Fathers, parents, mothers, whatever you guys are, bro. My goal is to help y'all, not to deplete y'all. I don't look at y'all as dollar signs. I look at y'all as family, and I always have, and I always will. Like I don't think money's worth anything in this world outside of materialistic. And it took me a long time to get to that point in my life, but like I just it's not that important, bro. And yeah, you can join right in my profile, man. Like I said, code cup today. We'll make it just $30 for the whole month with code cup. Come tap in with us if you want. Um, appreciate y'all for real. Yep, in my profile if you want to tap in with the family. Um, yeah, it's Wemby 1.5 threes, and it's Brunson 25 if you have to play that as a pair. Otherwise, I like it as a single. It's usually 75, but it's only 30 with code cup. I think Brunson is in a great spot today. I definitely think he could cook. I'm not like fiending on it, but like I definitely think it's nice. Um, I had the Victor play myself. Yeah, I just think it's really nice. He only had one 3-pointer attempt last game. This is a dude who's averaged like 8 a game this season. If he can shoot 8 threes, he only needs to make 2. 25% seems likely against a team that's going to play underneath on him to prevent him from getting to the lane, which is going to lead to spot up threes. Um, that's my thoughts there. Again, could be wrong. Could be wrong, but I think it's a good spot. Appreciate all the subs today too, man, and the follows, man. If you guys are new today, thank you so much for being here. I didn't give out a Stephon Castle straight. My favorite today is Victor Wembanyama 1.5 threes. That is by far my favorite play today. It's not even close. Yep. Uh, a center for threes. Not just any center, Victor Wembanyama. Not just any center, Victor Wembanyama. Be real. Do you watch basketball, bro? Do you know who Victor Wembanyama is? Just because he plays center doesn't mean he can't shoot threes. This isn't the 60s anymore. All right? This isn't the 60s anymore, my guy. All right? These guys can all shoot. But this guy can shoot out of this world. He's an alien. I've been saying it. Cinderella man, Cinderella man. Go New York. Ah, man, and fellow Knicksian. I like Jalen Brunson a lot, man. It's hard to like somebody from the same conference as you when you're watching your team lose. Um, but yeah, he's a dog, bro. He is an absolute fucking dog. He's an absolute dog. Uh, he's a freak. Wemby points and rebounds. I like Wemby threes. I like his threes. That's what I like today. Rah, rah, rah. What are we rawing? What's the play? Wemby 1.5 threes. Um, so I like Wemby because look, if you pick and roll, you're gonna go under the screen. If you go under the screen, Wemby's gonna pop because you're gonna want to protect the paint if you're the Knicks. especially with Fox and with Castle getting downhill. That's going to leave a wide open pop for Victor Wembanyama. And I think he's going to be wide open, wide open. Um, Brunson on a taco. Damn. Jalen Brunson unders confirmed. Nah. I mean, there's always a chance, right? But he's been frying, bro. Yesinia, thank you for the follow. What's good? Stephon Castle points. Maybe. I like his RA more than his points if I had to pick and choose one. What's good, bro? It's Wemby 1.5 threes, and then if you have to, I liked the Brunson 25 as a pair, but only if you have to, man. I like singles. Yeah, Chip. It is crazy that the Spurs are the dogs here after how they've been playing, but with Wemby on minute restrictions, bro, I think that's really what you're seeing here. The OG farmer of Castle and Amen. Amen Thompson got us again yesterday, bro. Just saying, he got us again yesterday. W Amen. Bro's been a printer this year. Actually, bro might be one of the biggest wagons of the year. I'm not even bullshitting. He might be one of the biggest wagons of the year. Anybody want to back that? Is he actually one of the best wagons this year? He might be. Him, him and Scotty Barnes, man, have been great this year uh, on the RA department. Same with Stephon Castle. Those three guys have been really, really, really nice in the RA department for us, for sure. Um, Jack, you can use it on my favorite today that I posted. Um, these are Chat GPT picks, brother. Why in the world would I use an AI that's not smarter than me in this shit? Why? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Yeah, Bree, I like Wemby 1.5 threes the most. And then, like I said, if you have to, I think that the Brunson spot to pair at 25 is good, but only if you have to. Only if you have to, bro. Only if you have to. I do think Castle's in a decent spot. I'm not in love with it. I'm not against it. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of up in the air for me on that front. I'm not like I don't know. I'm indifferent. Keontae George has been nice this year. His assist has been very underrated. Uh, Mostly because Collier was splitting minutes with him for so long. Ashton, what's good? My favorite is Wemby 1.5 threes. Um, do do do. You would have easily been. Yeah, bro. The Spurs could not hit a shot in that game, bro. That was bad. He had 13 potential assists in that game. I mean, if you were gonna tell me he was gonna have 13 potential, bro, I would have laughed at you in the face and been like, bruh, what do you mean we didn't? He didn't get it done. But yeah, I'm gonna spin the block there on that. I just I don't see it not going the way it should. Chat, can we also all double tap so we can get the 10K tabs so we can hit the FYP, please? That would be great. Today is Victor Wembanyama 1.5 threes. That is my favorite play today. That is my favorite. Um, Roman, appreciate the follow. What's good? what it is. What's up? Wemby looks great. It's just minute restriction, bro, is so hard to play around for the rebound side. I would say 100% if it had nothing to do with that on that front. Like I think there would be a lot of life. What's up? Yeah. Okay. Teddy, appreciate the follow. What's good, my guy? How we doing? Um, but yeah, I would say just be patient on Wemby because we don't know what that's gonna look like. And that's my biggest concern is not knowing what that looks like. Once we know what Wemby looks like the rest of the way, then I think we can attack from there. But until then, hard hard to know. So just be patient on the injury report. Wait for him to tell us. They're going to. They'll say he's on a 20-minute or 25-minute. You know, we just don't know how much yet. On a Tuesday. Um, that would be my recommendation though, for real. Bum bum. Brah, brah, brah. Yeah. Brunson, it's more. I like Wimby 1.5 threes. That's my favorite spot today. Um, if you wanna like, if you have to pair it, then I would say take the Brunson 25 plus. I think he gets at least 25 today. That would be my guess, Chase, but I'm obviously a little concerned. Fox threes, yeah, it's definitely not bad. It's just minus 200 or some shit. Um, so I'm not like, oh my god, you know. You feel me? We got the club going up on a Tuesday. The Tuesday club going up on a Tuesday. Uh, Wemby 1.5 threes. And again, Brunson 25 plus if you have to. Guys, can we get to 10K taps, please? Everybody can use their fingers real quick. We've got 100 people in here. Everybody only has to send like 20 taps, and we can hit the 10K mark so we can hit the FYP today. Um, yeah, get the 10K taps, and I'll repeat them, man. We got to get the 10K taps. Roger and Sandra, welcome to the 12 days of Christmas, man. Happy to have y'all. Thank you so much for the subs. Excuse me. I apologize. Vassell 3 assists could be decent, I guess. Harrison Barnes. If he could hit a shot, yeah, bro, you're going to be in decent shape. But he has not been hitting lately on his shots. So hard to say on that front. Shimanta, I think we'll know the minute restrictions closer to the game time, sadly. We won't know until they decide to release them, which is usually like last minute. Today I like Wemby 1.5 threes. That's my favorite today. Yeah. If he can shoot consistently, it'll be good. OG tonight. OG on a newbie. Hey, I think his threes could be decent. I always mess with him and Harrison Barnes. Oh man. Spurs tonight. Yeah, I think the Spurs do get it done. Low key. Um, I don't know. I feel like the face of the league in Victor Wembanyama, they want him to win this shit, bro. Yo, Asia Wilson and Bam are expecting twins, dog. Holy shit, their kid's about to be superstars, bro. If those are twin boys, bro, I'm taking this. I'm taking stock in those. Those kids are gonna be monsters long term, bro. Swear to God, they're about to be like 8 foot tall. OG three threes. If you were gonna look at that, I don't hate it, and I would look at Barnes then too. If you're gonna talk about those, I think those are not terrible spots. Um, Wemby 1.5 threes, man. Like I said, I think if uh if Wemby gets minutes, it's gonna be a great spot for him. But if you have to pair with something here, I like the Brunson 25 plus. I like the Brunson 25 plus there. That would be what I would add. Change. I don't know what the right answer is there. On like the wordage. That's what I would do. Brooks, did you do yesterday's with me, bro? Dude, for some reason my YouTube is not like my posts aren't going up. Uh, that's so weird. Weird. Amin and Barnes. Yeah. Scotty did make it sweaty, but we'll take it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The 2400 and the 1000 was great. I gotta go to the bathroom really bad, chat. Um, I gotta. Hopefully, my wife texts me back. I gotta ask her what our plans are. My little cousin plays basketball today. I gotta go watch his game. Bro, this can't be real. I'm sorry. This is a sidebar. New study shows that farting could protect from Alzheimer's. Get the fuck out of here. Uh, Today I got Victor Wembanyama 1.5 threes, bro. 1.5 threes for Victor Wembanyama today. 1.5 threes for Victor. And then, like I said, if you have to, you could play the Brunson spot with it. At 25 plus. Julian Champagny could be in a good spot. He did shoot 5 threes last game against the Thunder. Uh, maybe Sledge could be. Trey, go watch my video I gave out today. Um, who will win? I don't know who will win in this game. I like the Knicks as a team better, but the Spurs have been playing really, really good. Uh, that's kind of my thought process there. But All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I got some other stuff I got to do today, and I got to get prepped to leave to go to watch my little cousin play basketball. Off today with code CUP, CUP, man. I love you guys. Have a great day.